Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Welcome back to this channel. My name is Danny, and today I'm talking you through to this video with nothing bearish to mention from a technical standpoint. So that is great news, I guess, because it doesn't matter which timeline we look at, Bitcoin is looking oversold, which should conclude that the bottom is in, but technical analysis only isn't just sufficient. So there are some fundamental things that are still happening, like the FTX collapse. Right now there's also news that Binance was insolvent, which isn't the case, I believe, or at least the CEO CZ says so. Which you can also argue that Sam Bankman-Fried also did say that it wasn't true, but Binance is the biggest exchange in the world. So if this falls, then we'll be in some massive problem. Then crypto really will be dead, I guess. But let's just go over the technicals, because we are a technical channel. We look at the Bitcoin price on the technical basis and fundamental basis. We also discuss in our Discord. So if you're not subscribed to our Discord yet, please check the link in the description there. I'll leave it there. You can join us there. I also leave trading signals there where you can actively day trade, or even sometimes trade on the hourly and daily, the weekly and the monthly. So these videos, especially the Tuesday videos, are specifically designed to look at the technical analysis in a larger scale of time, right? So we have been looking at this drawing forever. We saw this bullish divergence in the making in the last couple of 2-3 months. We've been discussing this bullish divergence since a couple of months, and you can clearly see right here that it played out. So it bounced off of this trend line, the RSI, and we got a strong bounce from there, and you can see that the price went up as well. So that is a good thing. The only thing worrisome was that the MACD was falling, losing momentum, but you can see right there that it turned darker green as well. So this is the weekly time frame that we've been looking at, which looks bullish. Let's zoom out just a little more and look at the monthly time frame, where you can see very clearly that the MACD is gaining momentum towards the upside, which is also good. No bearish things on this chart as well. On the monthly you can see that the RSI is very low, and it has a very large room left to grow. So this is basically a very good thing. Let's just look at it from the daily standpoint. Then I'll auto scale it and I'll drag it. If we look at this, that's the only possibly bearish thing I can see, is that we are making this upwards sloping resistance line. You can see that we're getting rejected from that line, and we've are creating this upwards sloping support line right here. So you can see this is a rising wedge, and a rising wedge is a typical bearish pattern, because in 90% of the cases, or 80%, I'm sorry, 80% of the cases, it will break down and retest, and if it fails, then we will see the bottom of that wedge again, which is the 15.7k region, and that's the only bearish thing I can see right now. But as you can see, we are in fact right now trying to break through this level, and if we can break through, close a candle above, retest as support, then we can go back to the 19.2k, which is a very important level in my opinion, which we can see in the weekly. We've discussed this over and over again, but yeah, very significant right here, and also you can find it all over the place, right? So 19.2k, very important level, which I hope we will get to soon, because I believe that we're either close or we've already seen the bottom of the Bitcoin price. And these are interesting times, because I think the most millionaires in crypto are made in the bear markets, because you can buy cheap and ride it all out in the next bull run, right? And when the next bull run will start, we don't know, but at least the halving is a sign, and the halving is somewhere in March of 24, and the halving is a place after which normally the real bull run starts, but the bottom is oftenly found a little before the halving, and we are a few months before the halving right now. So it is very, from a technical standpoint, very much possible that we have seen the bottom, or maybe if this rising wedge falls down, we will test it another time. But we are close, and I'm trying to buy as much as I can right now, because the average dollar price of my Bitcoin is very low. And because I buy low, it will eventually help me in taking profits earlier. And that's where I'll help you as well with our videos, of course. So let's just look at this pattern right here, which was the 4 hour. We discussed this one. I've redrawn the lines a little, but you can see right here on the 4 hour that the resistance line that we talked about on the daily is also really proving to resist the price right now. And the only thing I can find bearish is that the CPI reports will come in a few hours, which will very likely cause a major volatility in the Bitcoin price, which you can go both ways, right? It is some people I know trade fundamental news like this, or like, for instance, a tweet of Elon Musk, and go short or long based on this news, which also infects the price, next to technical analysis, of course. But the technical analysis only helps when no FUD or any bullishness news is coming in. So you can lean on technical analysis as a basis, I believe, but your strategy should also be focused on including fundamental analysis and news and overall world conditions and concerns about finance and stuff like that. So these technical videos are specially made for you, in order for you to help you in training how to do trading yourself based on technical analysis. I will not discuss any political issues on these videos. I will be interested sometimes in discussing political things in their Discord. So if you want to do that, then please join our Discord. It is free, and we'll try to help you get better at technical analysis and start trading on your own, which is basically what we're trying to teach here, right? So you can see that the Bitcoin price is hopping around this resistance level right here, and sometimes closing, sometimes going above, sometimes going down. So we're struggling, and it's a nice fight to see. If you zoom in in the smaller time frames, then you can, but I would not, I would never. Some people trade this, right? You can see this huge candle right here. This is a clear bull flag, right? You can see the pole and the flag right here. If it breaks to the upside, then boom, you can see another candle like that going. But trading on these very low time frames is not something I do, and I would certainly not. I would certainly not say anything to you about trying to trade on these lower time frames. I know some people do, but yeah, that's not for me. And it is very difficult, and volatility in 5 minute ranges is huge, of course. So yeah, that's not something I'm doing. But do your own research, of course. And this is not financial advice. Also, not in the other way around. I'm not telling you to invest, but I'm also not telling you to don't do anything. So yeah, that goes both ways. So let's look at the Dixie. We talked about the Dixie last week. Dixie is still dropping from this parabolic trend line. It's going down. The price is going down right now, but we still haven't reached this this very important level. If we do so, then yeah, like I told you in the last video, if we break this level, which would be very good news for Bitcoin, if we bounce off of this level and get to these highs again, that will be very bad for Bitcoin. So the Dixie is something I'm looking at with a very close eye right now. And yeah, today with the CPI reports, we will see a significant move in the Bitcoin price, and that would be predominantly driven by the Dixie, because the dollar index will be rising through FUD news in high CPI results. If the CPI results are a little lower compared to previous months, then it is likely that we see some more downwards momentum for the Dixie. And that means we'll have some more upward momentum for the Bitcoin price. So yeah, if you look at it from the hourly, yeah, you can see it's trying to push through this level. And as you know, the more the price tries to break through a level, the weaker the level becomes, and eventually we will break down, or we will see another rejection and coming down right here. So we can still go on and on. This is not a pattern which ends right now, but because of the CPI results, I believe that there will be a decision made sooner rather than later, in a couple of hours, when the CPI results come back. So let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is doing okay, but what I really would like to be seeing is this level being broken, which we don't have yet. You can see the RSI is still also not creating a higher high, a lower high, but the price is also lower, so that isn't something bearish. So that's good, but I really would like us to break that level and Ethereum go upwards as well. And there is one chart I want to show you, which is the Bitcoin dominance. And the Bitcoin dominance, yeah, this is a difficult chart because USDC, USDT are also in these charts, and yeah, let's just not do this, because I'll save this for another time, and try not to do this today, because yeah, it is a very difficult chart to read, especially when stablecoins are involved in the measurement, and I don't believe that's wise. So overall, I cannot find anything very bearish, especially the only thing On the 4-hourly, on the daily, is this rising wedge. If we break that to the downside, we might see another attempt of the 15.7k. There is one bearish thing that we should not overlook, and I'll grab this chart to do that. And that is that we are in a downtrend and we are still creating lower highs, right? So we've ever since the all-time high, we've been creating lower highs. So this was the high, this is a lower high, this is a lower high, this was a lower high, this was a, and this is still a lower high. So in order to break this downtrend, which we are in for a year already, over a year already, we need to break above these this candle right here and see if we can break that. If we break that, then there'll be some more bullish times. So for the shorter term, i.e. in a few weeks, I expect some bullish things for the Bitcoin price based on the technical analysis. But like I said, the CPI results in a couple of hours will have effect on the price, and we'll keep our eyes on the charts, and I'll let you know in the Discord channel whatever news I can see, and I will share it with you there, of course. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for your attention. If you not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, and leave a like while you're at it. Thanks so much. Bye.